What's up, guys? It's been a while since I've given you an update on the C5 build, so I'm going to show you where I'm at, what I've done, and what you can expect when you buy a 19-year-old car with 109,000 miles on it. So this is where I'm at. It's up in the air. It's all taken apart. I got the torque tube out. I got the tranny and the diff out. This is my rear suspension area right now. There's really nothing left in there. I got dog food packed up in my rear shock tower from, I'm assuming, a mouse or something. I don't know. Looks like it's been there a long time. I'm sure before I bought the car. I took this thing out by myself. It was kind of a project, but I got it. I used this just kind of sketchy tranny jack here, but it worked. And then once I got it out, I set it on the ground and I set it on this jack so I could roll it around. While I had the torque tube out, I completely rebuilt it. It's got new bearings, new couplers, everything. So it's new. If you guys ever do one of these, be real careful with that big snap ring right there. That thing is wicked. It'll it has a lot of tension. Wear safety glasses. That thing is, I'm telling you, it's dangerous. But yeah, I got that all rebuilt. It's got new bearings and everything. It definitely rolls a lot smoother than it used to. The front bearing was pretty wore out on this, so definitely feels way better. When you rebuild this, make sure you mark everything before you unbolt the actual drive shaft and couplers and all that, because it does matter how you put it back together. It's all balanced in one unit, and if you put that back together wrong, it'll give you vibrations. So make sure you just put it back together exactly how it came apart. So there's the rear cradle. It's all out. It's pretty nasty. I put some grease on the CVs to keep them from rusting, but that's pretty nasty. Needs cleaned up, but it's like 20 degrees in Ohio, so I'm gonna do what I can. Got my exhaust out. My dirt bike packed in the corner. Got the old clutch out. I mean, the original slave, the bearing is pretty shot. The fluid was super nasty. Stock master cylinder was junk. Pressure plate definitely got some hot spots and some gouges and stuff in it, but it's not the worst I've ever seen. The disc is cooked. I mean, this is the flywheel side. There's nothing left of this side, and you can tell, like, it looks like it's had some heat in it a couple times, because like these pieces of tin are turned blue and stuff. And I mean, there's the other side. It's a little bit better, but it's still pretty well gone. While I had everything out, I took my driver's side exhaust and I gave it to a buddy to get welded, because the front flange was broke on the one side and it always kind of sagged. I didn't like that, so getting that fixed. And then I wanted to show you guys these. These are what my drive shaft couplers looked like. These had 109,000 miles on it, and I mean, you can see there's chunks missing. They're cracked pretty bad. This is the front one. It's got big old cracks right there. I mean, that one I would say was just about on its last leg. This is the rear one. It looked a lot better, but it's still not great. But like I said, make sure when you guys change these, like I put it, you know, GM, when they assembled it originally, they had all the letters facing the front of the car, so I put my new couplers with the letters facing the front. And then if you look right here, there's these arrows, and those arrows have to, that means that the bolt points towards the flange that it bolts to. So just make sure when you take it apart, just take your time, pay close attention, make sure everything goes back together the way that you had it. But I mean, I don't know, that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm waiting on a couple ARP fasteners and a pilot bearing puller, and then I'm going to be putting this thing back together. And another thing that you can look forward to later in the week is I made a purchase yesterday, and I think that's going to be pretty cool. All I'm going to say is it should add quite a bit of horsepower. And another hint that I can give you is one of the other cars featured on this channel just made a similar purchase, so you guys can probably figure it out. But I think it's going to be pretty rowdy, so that should be here this week sometime. I'm really excited for that, and I'll probably do a video of installing that. And then hopefully Saturday, I'm hoping a bunch of buddies are going to kind of come over, maybe bring a motorcycle jack to put that tranny back in. So I'm hoping we can just move the truck out, have a big build party, and put this thing back together. So hopefully Saturday, this will be back on the ground, have a working clutch, it'll be a running vehicle again, and then we can start installing the package that's on the way. So just let me know what you guys think. If you like these videos, let me know. If you want to subscribe, that helps out quite a bit. But I appreciate everybody that watches and comments, and I don't know, it's just a fun hobby for me for the winter. You know, I can kind of just show what I've been working on, and it gives me something to do and gives you guys something to watch. So I don't know, if you like it, subscribe and like, and if you don't like it, let me know. I mean, I do my best to make everybody happy. But alrighty, well, thanks, and I'll see you guys next time.